Pac Man was released in 1980 by Namco. Its original name was Pac Man, but was changed for the US market to avoid vandalism. It was inspired by a pizza with a slice missing. Toru Iwatani designed it in about 18 months. Pac-Man has a character storyline involving Ms. Pac-Man and even a junior. The ghosts have names Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Each ghost has its own unique behavior pattern. The highest possible score is 3,333,360 points. There's a kill screen at level 256, which is nearly impossible to pass due to a glitch. The game's hardware was quite limited, allowing only a certain number of ghost behaviors. Waka Waka is the sound made when Pac-Man moves. Pac-Man has been in over 30 officially licensed sequels and spin-offs. The game was the first to introduce power-ups. Pac-Man led to a 1980s cartoon show. The franchise has sold over 43 million units globally. There's a world championship every year for competitive Pac-Man players. Pac-Man is recognized in the Guinness World Records. Google had a playable Pac-Man doodle for its 30th anniversary. The game generated more than $2.5 billion in quarters by the 1990s. Pac-Man Fever was a hit song in the 80s, inspired by the game. The maze has 240 dots for Pac-Man to eat. Inky's behavior is based on Blinky's position and Pac-Man's direction. Toru Iwatani never got a bonus for creating Pac-Man. There's a Pac-Man museum exhibit in Chicago. The game was aimed at women and couples, not just boys. Pac-Man was used in studies about players' emotional responses. Clyde moves randomly, but the other ghosts have set patterns. There's a Pac-Man World Championship Edition DX for modern consoles. Blinky's Japanese name translates to stubborn old man. The game was designed without an ending. The ghosts' colors are red, pink, cyan, and orange. There's a strategic spot called the safe spot where ghosts can't get you. Namco's mascot before Pac-Man was a Galaxian flagship. The arcade cabinet used a standard 4:3 display turned on its side. The game uses wraparound teleport tunnels. The ghost's eyes return to the center box when eaten. The ghost's nickname in Japan is Monsters. Pac-Man has appeared in episodes of Futurama and The Simpsons. The intermission animations are known as coffee break cutscenes. The first ever Pac-Man machine is now in a museum. Ms. Pac-Man was developed by an outside company, not Namco. The power pellets were inspired by Popeye's spinach. There are 8 different sounds in the game. Cherry is the first bonus fruit appearing in the game. The ghost's house is called the Ghost Regenerator. There are 4 power pellets in each level. Eating a ghost scores more points than eating dots. Blinky speeds up when only a few dots are left. The ghost's speed decreases when they enter the tunnel. Pac-Man was the first to introduce cutscenes between levels.